Hello friends, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Welcome all of you to our YouTube channel English Story 26.
Today we have brought a very interesting moral story. Friends, let's watch it and enjoy it.
Chapter 1. Not Possible to Please All. Once Nasruddin and his son set out to market with their donkey walking beside them. On their way they passed by a bunch of people. Nasruddin heard some of them commenting, "Man has donkey which his son could ride easily, and yet he is making his son walk all the way to market." Hearing this, Nasruddin picked up his son and seated him on the back of donkey. After this, they continued their walk for a while until they passed by a group of people sitting outside a shop drinking tea. One to them commented, "What times have come? Young man is riding on donkey while his old father have to walk. Doesn't he have any respect for his elders?" Listening to this, Nasruddin took off his son from donkey's back, and he himself got on his donkey's back. After this, they continued their journey like this for a while until Nasruddin heard someone commenting, "Look at this man who is so mean as to make his little kid walk, and he himself is riding on donkey. How shameless!" Right then, Nasruddin picked up his child and seated him in front of him on donkey's back and continued their journey. They passed by another group of people where Nasruddin heard some people saying, "How cruel are these father and son to overload a donkey like that. They have no mercy on poor animal." Frustrated by all the comments, Nasruddin and his son got off the donkey and decided to carry donkey on his back. After great effort, Nasruddin managed to get donkey on his back and continued journey like that. On their way to market, everyone was laughing at them, seeing Nasruddin carrying donkey in his back. Seeing everyone laughing, Nasruddin put donkey down and continued their walk to marketplace as they started in the beginning, all three walking down toward market. Moral: people will find faults in anything you do. It is clearly not possible to please all people. It is better to do what you know is right and please God. Chapter 2. Letter from God. Once a lady got a letter. She looked at envelope and saw that there was no stamp and no postmark. It had only her name and address. She opened it. She read the letter. "Dear Rose, I will be coming to your neighborhood this afternoon and would like to pay a visit to you. Love always, Jesus." Reading this letter, Rose was shaken and started thinking to herself, "Why would Jesus visit me? I have nothing to offer." With this, she remembered about her empty kitchen cabinets and reached for her purse to check for money. She saw that she had only $5. She thought about things she could buy and hurried out of door. She went to market and bought a loaf of bread and carton of milk with some sliced turkey. She had only some cents left with her, yet she was happy holding those meager offering tucked under her arm. On her way back to home, she heard a voice saying, "Lady, can you help us?" When she turned back, she saw a man and woman in ragged. Clothes were dirty and smelled bad. Man said, "Lady, I ain't got a job and me and my wife have been living on streets and it's getting cold and we have nothing to eat. We are really hungry. If you could help us, we would really appreciate." Rose replied, "Sir, I would like to help, but I am myself a poor woman, and all I have is some bread and turkey cuts which I bought for an important guest coming tonight." "Okay, I can understand, lady. Thanks anyway," Man replied, and held hand of her wife and headed back to alley. As Rose watched them leave, she felt a little twinge in her heart. She turned back toward man and woman and said, "Sir, wait." Couple stopped. Rose ran towards them, handed them grocery bag and said, "Sir, take this food with you. I will figure something out to serve my guest." Thank you," said man's wife. Rose saw that she was shivering from cold. Seeing this, Rose unbuttoned her coat and gave it to her and said, "You know, I have got another coat at home. You take this one." Then smiling, she turned and walked back toward her home. She was shivering with cold and worried about not having anything to offer to Jesus after she reached home. When she reached home, she opened her door. As she entered, she noticed another mail. She took envelope and opened it. It read, "Dear Rose, it was good to see you. Thank you for the lovely meal and also for beautiful coat. Love always, Jesus. Moral: always help others.